Hey, I'm Todd. Thanks for choosing to watch my video, and if you would subscribe it, like it, all that stuff, that'd be great. Otherwise, enjoy the video, and I hope it gives you the information you need and is helpful to you. Take care. 2002 Ford Excursion, doing a fuel pump replacement. This fuel pump assembly sits down on the bottom of the tank. These two tangs lock it in place, one on each side. To get the old one out, I just basically grab with my fingers and bend the heck out of it up here this way. Same with this one, just bend the heck out of it and it should slide up and out pretty easy. So there's the filler neck. I've taken off the breather hose because it's got a crack in it. We're going to replace it. There's a gasket on here. And this spins on and off. When you put it in, the fuel pump, the float's going to go that way. You'll see there's a slot for it. This is a spanner wrench. It fits really nicely on the screw cap there. Though in the past I've just used a hammer and a screwdriver or pry bar and pounded it off, left to loosen, right to tighten. I've had just fine luck doing that, so you can probably do it if you don't want to or need to buy a spanner wrench, though it works best. Also a breather hose here I took off. So we got our two clamps here. Here's this for the filler, and the breather's over here. 8mm hose clamps. Just like this on there. I used a pick and worked it around here to set this free from the pipe. Again, I did that with the breather or the filler neck breather tube that goes here. Here's our tube over here, and then our two fuel lines. So the way they work is you push this tab on the side, you push it inward and it should release. Same with the white. You push it inward and release it. That's how it's going to work. So it says you may need to blow a little dirt out of there maybe to make it easier and work it back and forth, but that's how it goes off. Electrical connector. It's up here. Electrical connector. Not the best place for it, really. And the fuel tank just really drops down. We got four 18mm bolts here and here, here and here. Of course, you see I have a jack. And luckily it was a quarter of a tank. So, and there's your two pipes. So that's the overview for the fuel pump. So I came over here, got those loose, worked them loose as much as I could, and actually dropping the gas tank sometimes helps pull them off. Loosen those, got my 4 bolts off, dropped it down, and then I can reach right in here to get these, and ended up pulling this off the tab. You can try and push this through if you want. That's the other side of that connector. And these and the wiring harness sit right in here. So you can pull them all out of their slot to give you the slack you need to drop it down far enough. So when we put it back up, we can just snap all the lines right back in place. There's a new one pushed down into place. And we'll put our O-ring on and put this in place. You see there's a tab here. Probably fits in one of these two tab spots over here. There's two of them. Oh, there's actually two. So it's going to fit in one way. I do not have a pen. There. Put it down and I can't turn it, so that's probably a good sign. That's what I don't want to happen, pop up. Just gonna hold this down and turn it till it's tight. That's really it. Just gonna wiggle it, make sure it stays in its two little teeth. Stay in those little grooves. Here we are going back together. Got that hose hooked up there. This is where you'll be doing your working in here. Here's the connector for the electrical, and you push down on this tab to release it, in theory, with dirt and debris and gunk in there. So there you go, that'll lock up into place, and it sits down in this valley here when we need to. Alright. These will also sit down in there when the time comes. We'll just keep jacking it up or down. We fold this up. Fold this up. And we'll just be jacking this up into position higher until we get the lines to snap on. You just push them on, they should snap on. And yeah, just give them a tug to make sure they don't come off. When they're connected, you can try and drop it down as far, the gas tank as far as possible, to give you a better access to these. Definitely much easier to snap them together when they're higher up. So here's where we can probably have enough room just to get our arm in here and snap our lines into place or take them out. If you're taking it apart, of course, then that's probably what you'll be doing. So snap, oh, sorry. Here's a spot where we can snap our lines and everything into place, probably. Just have enough room in here to snap things into place. Probably. And certainly do not forget to plug in your electrical connector before you go all the way up. So we'll just go up and we're going to feed our hoses up and over and slide them on the pipes. A little spit maybe, a little silicone spray, a little lubricant of some kind, of help those hoses go on a little easier. Bolt hose look pretty lined up there. So we're good. I'll just show you the completed product when we're back together.